So I'm just now watching WWE TLC, and I'm about probably halfway in. I'm watching the Roman Reigns King Corbin match, and I'm thinking about other matches, obviously, because this match is. I mean, they're telling a story in and out of the ring. Matter of fact, I felt that way about most of the matches tonight. They've been pretty solid. The wrestlers. I'm not going to say the other word. It's not going to happen anymore. The wrestlers are really working the night. They're really busting their ass off. Honestly, in each match, I've seen a story be told in the ring, and that's what you want. That's what I want. And it's really been back and forth with Corbin and Reigns. I haven't really been extremely impressed with just any match except for one, and that would be Buddy Murphy and Aleister Black. I really enjoyed that match. Both those guys put on a fucking clinic. I really enjoyed it. Trying to think about the other matches that happened here. We still haven't seen Rusev and Lashley. I'm really looking forward to that match. I've enjoyed the story behind it. I know some people think it's dumb and an old recycled storyline and formula of, the cheating wife and being a heel and, two guys fighting over the affection of this one woman. But in this case, Rusev isn't fighting for her affection anymore. They actually did the divorce court, which Jerry Lawler resided over. And, as always, things escalated. So I'm really looking forward to King Corbin winning this match, but I'm not expecting it. I have not looked at the results. I haven't watched any of them yet. Looked at any of the results. I'm really hoping King Corbin will pull this win off. I'm a big Baron Corbin fan. I've liked him since day one. I like his finishing move. I like the way he moves around the ring. For a big guy, he's pretty athletic. And I'm in no way, shape, or form a Roman Reigns fan. So, he's been taunting Roman Reigns throughout the match pretty steadily. It's been pretty cool. He even smacked a can of dog food in his face. That was pretty awesome. He might try to powerbomb him through the announce table. Speaking of which, I really think that they could have just done a three-man team tonight and had Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and Jerry Lawler out there. They didn't need to have announcers from both shows. I just think that's a waste of time, and it's a waste of money. They don't need to use all that talent. I don't really see Michael Cole as talent. I see him as a waste of breath. But that's a story for another day. I honestly thought Michael Cole would have branched outside of WWE by now and had a job at like ABC or ESPN doing some lead anchor kind of stuff. I thought he would branch out, but he never did. I think I kind of cut my head off there for a second there with the phone. Sorry about that. I'll give Roman Reigns this. He's put on quite a performance in this match tonight. And like I said, no way, shape, or form a Roman Reigns fan. But this match has kept me entertained for the most part. I just decided, hey, it's time to do a podcast because I haven't done one in a while. Here we go with a spear through the barricade. Nope. Who showed up? Ziggler. Ziggler just super kicked Roman Reigns. That might be the... I would have rather Ziggler didn't come out to help Corbin, but that's all right. Got to get the win. I don't care. Let's hope he can actually pull it off. I hope that doesn't show up. It doesn't matter. Let's see. I'm trying to find areas to pick on here. Nothing really to pick on. It's been a pretty good match, which is more than I could say for most of Roman Reigns' matches. Are they going to bring out the... Yep, they're bringing out the dog food again. They've got the handcuffs. Put some more dog food on that bitch. That's not Roman Reigns, is it? There's Roman Reigns. I was about to say that they were going to put dog food on somebody else. That's weird. So now they're just keeping dog food underneath the mat. Interesting weapon. Here comes the kendo stick. Roman Reigns is looking to go to baseball work. That's as good as I could call that. He's swinging. Teeing off like the Minnesota Twins. Sorry, but the Minnesota Twins suck. If you're watching this and you're from Minnesota, sorry about your damn luck. I like the Vikings, though. I have a Randall Cunningham jersey from when he played for the Vikings. Still in my closet. I got that when I was really young, and it still fits. So now we got Revival out there beating the hell out of Reigns. Well, it's not going to be a clean win, but I'll take it if they can actually beat Reigns, if they can get his ass back in the ring. I wish that they would do away with the TLC name and bring back an old pay-per-view name. They don't have to change like the theme of the show. Just change the name back to an old school name, just because a lot of fans, and especially casual fans, like that. They could use No Mercy, considering it's like a non-disqualification kind of pay-per-view. They wouldn't have to change anything. They could still have a table match, a ladder match, and a TLC match. The only thing I would change about the TLC match, don't use a TLC match for a match that doesn't require a championship being defended, because I think it's ridiculous to have TLC matches without a title being held over the ring. I think it's dumb. But that's just my opinion, and Ziggler's put his finishing move on Reigns. Corbin's just lounging down there in the bottom turnbuckle. This match has gone on for a little while. I'm kind of ready for it to end. Huh? What? What's going on? That's how I feel about this now. It's just gone on too long. It's been a good match, but it's like, okay, come on, end it. Oh, yeah. I like that. End of days on the steel chair. That was awesome. Nice. Well, that crowd's pissed. Take that, Minnesota. Or more specifically, Minneapolis. Ooh, looks like he needs to take a shit when he does that. Ooh, Well, so that match is over. I'm going to fast forward to a little bit of this. I'm getting sick of it. I am the thunder. That entrance music of King Corbin's. So, can we go on to the next match, please? That would be great. It's taking a little bit too long. So while I'm thinking about it, my buddies who sing for Sunny Day Sacrifice have come out with a new album. Go to their YouTube channel, Sunny Day Sacrifice, or you can check them out on Facebook, Sunny Day Sacrifice Music. They have their website, sunnydaysacrificemusic.com. And I think you'll like their music because they put out really good stuff and I enjoy it myself. So go check them out. It looks like now we're in the middle of the Bray Wyatt Miz segment. I like Bray Wyatt's character. I've liked Bray Wyatt's character since the inception of his character in WWE. I've always thought it was interesting. I don't think it lacked anything, but now that he's the Fiend and he's got the mask and he has all the new look, he's got his vignettes and the Firefly Funhouse, I think the character is interesting. I think all the kid shit needs to be cut out. It really comes across as Pee-wee's Playhouse. It really does. And it's just, now today's fans won't catch on to that. Like the newer fans, they're not going to catch on to, oh, it looks like Pee-wee's Playhouse because they're too young. Oh, that's part they're showing Miz and Mrs. in a segment where the baby is in the crib and she has all of Bray Wyatt's toys from the Firefly Funhouse. Kind of creepy. So they're going to involve the daughter in the storylines. Monroe's a cutie pie. That's Ms. and Mrs. daughter. For those of you who don't know who Mrs. is, it's Maurice, Mrs. wife. So here comes the match between the Miz and the Fiend Bray Wyatt. I like the Miz. I know that's probably not a popular thing, but I don't really give a crap. I've never gone for just the popular guys. I like heels. I tend to like the bad guys better. I used to like the hero type growing up, like Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior and Sting. Sting has been heel a couple times in his career, and he did really well at it. Or maybe it was just the one time he was a heel, and that was in TNA. I guess it was just the one time. But he was really good at it. I enjoyed his heel run in TNA. They love to show off their announced teams from around the world. Can we just get on with the match? For fuck's sake. Alright. Maybe that will do it. So, if you do like Sunny Day Sacrifice music, also go check out some of these other guys that I listen to or run around with. DJ Crisco, excellent DJ. He's out of Tulsa. You can check him out on Facebook at DJ Crisco Music and Entertainment. Yeah. He's also on Instagram and Twitter. What in the world's going on? Bray Wyatt's come out as Bray Wyatt. He didn't come out as the Fiend. This is weird. Bray Wyatt's not the Fiend. What the hell is this? And this is for the Universal Championship? Let me guess, he's going to turn into the Fiend about halfway into the match. That's my guess. I don't know. This. He hasn't even tried any type of offense here at all against Miz. I was expecting the Fiend, and we got plain Bray Wyatt, which is fine. But what I'm thinking right now is, can they have Bray Wyatt win as just Bray Wyatt and not the Fiend, and make it look good? Because they've been so stuck on the Fiend, and they put the title on him so quickly, as his character just started getting, some development. I don't know if I like it as just Bray Wyatt, because I've gotten used to the Fiend already. But they are using better lighting in the match. It's not red lighting like it has been with the Fiend. That was fast. Miz with the skull-crushing finale. That was pretty early for his finishing move. Bray Wyatt's just laughing. He's getting his ass handed to him, and he's laughing about it. That's actually pretty funny. He's a masochist. He likes pain. I think Mick Foley does too. Ooh, I thought Miz was, yeah, he is going to go for a submission hold. He's stretching that arm, the left arm of Bray Wyatt. He's bending back the fingers. Pull a Pete Dunne. Pull a Pete Dunne. No, it's just an armbar stretching. Oh my God! It looked like Miz about popped Bray Wyatt's arm out of the socket. Shit. That did not look fun. At least not for Bray Wyatt. Oh my. I think he might have popped Bray Wyatt's arm out of the socket. Because Bray Wyatt is throwing his shoulder. He says he was throwing his shoulder into the barricade over and over like he was trying to pop it back into place. It's actually gotten really good. Miz is kicking his ass. I predict Bray Wyatt, whether he comes back as the Fiend or not in this match, comes back to beat the Miz. The lights are going to go out, and he'll have the mask on. That'll be cool. I would be alright with that. At least he has that ridiculous sweater off now. He came to the ring in an ugly Christmas sweater. Or I think it's his regular sweater that he wears in the Firefly Funhouse. So I guess it wasn't a Christmas sweater by any means. Looked like an ugly Christmas sweater. A sweater I wouldn't wear. I wouldn't be caught dead in it. Oh man, I haven't seen that before. Bray Wyatt just used his finishing move. What is it? Abigail's Kiss or something like that? I forgot what it's called. Sister Abigail? Yeah, Sister Abigail. He had the Miz's feet up on the barricade like Randy Orton has his opponents on the ropes when he does the RKO, the DDT. When he does the DDT from that middle rope. And he did his finishing move off the barricade. That was pretty impressive. Oh, and another Sister Abigail in the middle of the ring. The Miz came in on a 9 count. He was trying to come in and not get disqualified, and Bray Wyatt just won the match. That's Bray Wyatt. Without the Fiend. And the Firefly Funhouse music is playing. Huh. This is interesting. Strange. Oh my. So we got the Fiend on the screen, on the Titantron. And Bray Wyatt's looking back at it. Why? Okay, I'll do it. What's he gonna do? Put the mask on now? Oh. What the hell? What is that? It's like a giant sledgehammer, but it's got a box on it instead of like an actual hammer head. Yeah, hammer head. This is really strange. I don't get what they're trying to do. The the crowd is chanting, "Let him in." I mean, we all know what that means. You know, they're talking about the Fiend. What's this? Is that Bray Wyatt's acting like a big kid in the ring? Talking about he's here. This is cool. I like the way he's... Yeah, we know who that is. That's got to be Daniel Bryan. Yep. I think Daniel Bryan cut his hair off. Well, just because he has the hoodie on doesn't mean he cut his hair. We haven't seen Daniel Bryan with a haircut in a while. He sure did! He shaved his beard off and his hair off. So Bray Wyatt has won the match, and now Daniel Bryan is spoiling the fun. Maybe we'll get Daniel Bryan versus Bray Wyatt at the Royal Rumble. I'd be okay with that. I think the last match they did was good. The Falls Count Anywhere match. This crowd is kind of different because most crowds are chanting for Bray Wyatt, but they're chanting for Daniel Bryan. Maybe people are sick of the Fiend already and Bray Wyatt's character. I've enjoyed it, except for the Firefly Funhouse segments. I think they're ridiculous. It's different and it's new, but it feels like Pee-wee's Playhouse. So I think we're going to get Daniel Bryan with his new look, wielding this weapon that Bray Wyatt had put together. No, 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 no. Quit chanting yes, you idiots. And then the light goes back off. Ooh, now will we get the Fiend? Lights went off and the Fiend is gone, or Bray Wyatt's gone, whatever. The Universal title's still in there. Cheap pop. So Daniel Bryan got a new look. He needed a new look. He was looking like Jeremiah Johnson. Well, I guess that's probably what we'll see next, because Daniel Bryan is staring down the Universal title, and I think that that's what we'll get at the Royal Rumble. Daniel Bryan versus Bray Wyatt. And I'm going to end up watching Stone Cold's interview with Goldberg next. I'm really looking forward to that. The Stone Cold Steve Austin interview with The Undertaker, the Broken Skull Sessions, was pretty awesome. And if you want to see something really good on the WWE Network, a good interview with Stone Cold, I would recommend anybody watching that. Oh, wait a minute. I turned it off. I forgot we still have Rusev and Lashley match. I turned it off. I forgot about that match. I forgot all about it. It's like, oh, cool, this match is over. That means it's over because it was the Universal Championship match. And they're not going to end on the Universal Championship match. All right, then. I don't know what that does for the title. It's not like it could be any less significant. I wish they'd bring back the big gold belt. Just bring back the big gold belt. If you're going to have the Universal Championship, just bring the big gold belt back. I'm tired of seeing the Universal Championship. I don't know if you could say Brock Lesnar legitimized the Universal Championship. Maybe he did. Fucking network. Something went wrong. We're sorry. An error has occurred. Please try again. Go fuck yourself. This happens all the damn time. I constantly have to exit out of the video I'm watching. It's so stupid. Oh yeah, and I also have to watch The Bump. John Morrison is coming back to WWE, and The Bump video on the network, the WWE network, talks about John Morrison returning. So I'm excited about watching that also. While I'm thinking about it, I've got one other person I can promote. You can go check out Danny Davis and the Detours on Facebook. He and his band tour the Oklahoma area, and I know they go to Pittsburgh, Kansas, but I don't know if they go much further than that. I don't know how far they travel, but in the Oklahoma area, if you like country music and you like old country and not the new kind of bullshit country, you'll appreciate Danny Davis and the Detours. Go check him out on Facebook and go see him play. You'll see him playing on the weekends at Westbound sometimes over in West Tulsa. Some nights they're at Juke Jackson, Bixby. Go check out their website. I'm not sure what that website is. I should have been more prepared for that. But definitely go check them out on Facebook, Danny Davis and the Detours. So now we're going to start this Rusev Bobby Lashley segment. I'm ready for this. I've enjoyed the rivalry between Rusev and Lashley and Lana. It's been the best story they've had in years. But that's probably not. I don't know how popular this segment is with everybody, and not that I care if it's popular with anybody, but I've really enjoyed it. it's shown that WWE can be edgy again, and I like that. I'm not asking for the Attitude Era back. The Attitude Era was awesome on its own. I know some people don't like the Attitude Era. They think it ruined wrestling. And did it? I don't know if it ruined it. I would say that a lack of star power has ruined wrestling. There's just not that many famous wrestlers out there anymore. I mean, you got Chris Jericho, but that's AEW. I'm talking about WWE. Like, they have no star power. I mean, you can only go so far with the guys that they have right now. John Cena's not on there, and I'm glad. But at the same time, they have no star power. I mean, Lashley, Rusev, Revival, King Corbin, Roman Reigns, Dolph Ziggler, Bobby Roode, even though he's suspended, Charlotte Flair, the Kabuki Warriors, Becky Lynch, Humberto Carrillo, Andrade. Now, when you hear all those names, do you think star power, or do you think, I haven't heard of any of those names? You know, for a guy like me who's watched wrestling for 34 years, yeah, I've watched it for 34 years. You expect the WWE to come out with big stars, but they don't. They used to, but they don't know how to attract star power anymore. They don't. They have lost that special and unique ability to connect with fans. Like, and maybe it's not entirely on the WWE, like Vince McMahon and Paul Levesque, Triple H, whatever you want to call them. It's a lot of it's just on these guys who can't grab that brass ring. Vince McMahon was in an interview with Stone Cold Steve Austin a few years back, and it was actually in Tulsa, which I thought was really cool. It was right after a Raw, Monday Night Raw, that had taken place in Tulsa, or it could have been a SmackDown. Could have been SmackDown. Either way, the event that day took place in Tulsa, and right afterwards was the interview with Vince McMahon and Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Vince was talking about the guys needed to grab that brass ring. Well, Cesaro grabbed the brass ring of the tag team division, but he never really did anything other than that since then. And I know that Cesaro is one of those guys that I've really enjoyed watching that they don't really do shit with anymore. It's no fault of Cesaro's, I don't think. I think he busted his ass off and they still didn't do shit with him. Damien Sandow. They didn't have to let him go. They didn't have to give him all the stupid gimmicks they were giving him either. I miss seeing him there. Here comes Rusev. But during that brass ring speech, Vince was trying to ignite the locker room, to do something, to grab, to take what's theirs. But nobody's really done it. In my opinion, nobody's fucking done it. I think Seth Rollins tries. I think Daniel Bryan definitely tries. Bray Wyatt and Rusev are obviously still fighting, but if Cesaro had more fight in him, he would just take his ass somewhere else. Maybe he's stuck with a contract, though. So maybe, it's not always on the superstars, They're not allowed to be as creative in WWE when they get on the mic because they have a script, and they have to stick to a script. It's just dumb, in my opinion. I would let them go out there and just be themselves. all Rusev so far. A bunch of clubs to the back, fists to the gut, a big clothesline. They're on the outside of the ring, by the way. This is the one match I wanted to watch, and I'm already tired of watching wrestling. Lashley's getting in his kicks. Lana just loves to shout shit. Lashley seems to be dominating this match. Thought it was going to be all Rusev, but Lashley's come back. Really hope Rusev wins this match. Alright, I've drugged this out far enough. I really don't want to commentate throughout this entire match. So, that's going to be it for me. Go check out those guys I was talking about, Danny Davis and the Detours. Go check out DJ Crisco. And check out Sunny Day's Sacrifice Music. Thank you for watching. And I'll try and have another podcast up shortly.